I am reviewing a very small, rather new brewery and their most popular beer. It's OJ from Lone Pine. So they are from Portland, Maine, up and way in the corner north of Rising Tide, where that's kind of almost the new place where breweries are opening. There's one in the same building called Good Fire that I really like. I've been to Lone Pine, sampled a bunch of their beers. Last time I was there, they had Chaos Emeralds, which I think is their highest rated beer. It's a Galaxy Forward double IPA, and it was good. But man, when I went to Portland last January, I was able to buy everything I wanted. And I already had Bissell Brothers, their double IPA, Swish, and also some other really good Galaxy double IPA, so I didn't buy it. But they finally shipped beer down here. They've never sent any beer to the Boston area, and they sent what is, I think, their most popular beer. Not their highest rated, though. OJ is a double IPA. It was canned on May 15th, so that's exactly 2 weeks ago. Very fresh. And since their main IPA, the one they first brewed, Tessellation, was Mosaic, Chaos Emeralds was Galaxy. Pretty sure this one's Citra, especially with the whole citrus OJ advertising on there. It's 8.1% alcohol, and Lone Pine is one of the few brewers that seem to do a whole bunch of different kinds of IPAs. Like, they do some cleaner yeasted ones, they do some hazy, juicy ones, and it seems like this is going to be of the hazy, juicy kind. I haven't tried this batch yet. Actually, I've never had this one, even though I've had a lot of other beers from them. So I have kind of high expectations, though their yeast and house character never blew my mind, but I never had anything bad from them. We'll see if this one changes my opinion. Very pale. Not crazy murky. I can see my finger through there. Very, very bright. Pale golden yellow. Head looks pretty good. A little soapy, some fine bubbles in there. Ooh, I really like that aroma. Yeah, definitely Citra. Yeah, it has a lot of the pure candy-like elements, cotton candy, juicy fruit mixed in with, I would say it's more tropical than orange juice. You know, very pineapple-y. It's like pineapple, cotton candy, and then like candied orange. Yeah, I guess when you get a really big inhale, it does have some fresh squeezed orange juice notes. But there's no fruit in this or anything. That's pleasant. Yeah, much more fruity and juicy and orange-like in the flavor. And maybe a touch of ruby red grapefruit juice, but yeah, very, very orange juice. Yeah, it's not like I'm drinking a tropical fruit cup syrup, which is nice, because those beers are a little too much. Very, very mild on the bitterness. But it doesn't turn into being super spicy or chalky or bitter grapefruit pith or soapy or any of that. Yeah, now the flavor is influencing the aroma a little bit more. It seems a little less candy like in tropical. Yeah, it is very, very orange forward. Not a huge amount of body. It's not thick and creamy, but I'm all for that. It's a pretty hot day today. This is a double IPA that I think goes well on a hot day. It's pretty sweet, low on the bitterness, but it is very, very juicy, almost tart in the flavor with a little bit of spiciness on the edges. I'm not noticing any booze right now. Oh, it's 8.1%. Extremely pleasant beer. I can see why this would be their most popular beer. And I definitely would think more people would like this than Chaos Emeralds, the Galaxy one, which is just really, really galaxy green in your face. But a lot of people like that. Especially if you're a super hophead who loves the bitter dank things. But this one's not very green, dank, or resinous or any of that. This one would appeal to the people who are into New England style IPAs because they don't like IPAs or they didn't used to like IPAs. Yeah, this is a great batch they sent all over around here. So they have the ability to make, somewhat of a quantity and and keep up the quality. And the head's died down a little bit. It's a little warm, kind of humid in here. You can see the steam on the glass, but the head probably would have stayed longer with more lacing if it were cooler. Yeah, damn. That is nice. It keeps raising the spiciness level as I sip it, adding a little bit more bitterness, a little bit more dryness, which is good to help me get to the bottom of this. But that's a very nice, very juicy, very orange flavored beer. They advertise it really well because a lot of these breweries they like name all these different fruits and things, and I often I disagree with half of them. But yep, pure citrus juice box. They say fresh squeezed American hops packed into this. It's probably a mixture of Citra. I wouldn't be surprised if there's Amarillo in here. Maybe a couple other things, but definitely it's Citra forward. Yeah, if you're in the Boston area, I recommend trying to get one of these. I think a lot of the craft beer sellers got them. It's a very nice beer, and there's just too many good breweries. And in Portland, Maine, like last time I went there, I spent probably over $500 just because everything was available, and I've kind of passed up on Lone Pine getting a lot of their beers because there's just so much else that's a little bit more exciting. I would say that this isn't something that hasn't been done before, but it's done really, really well, and it's worth a visit to Lone Pine. Yeah, it's just hard because so many breweries are figuring out how to do this sort of thing really well these days. It took a couple years, but there's just so much hazy, juicy IPA out there. I mean, half of it is still kind of bad crap. There's a lot of messy yeast. This yeast is pretty nice and clean. I like that. It helps bring out extra fruitiness up front at first, but then it kind of recedes and maybe just adds a little bit of spiciness, but lets the hops do the work. I'd give this 4.25, probably straight 4.25. Yeah, nothing wrong with this one. Goodbye.